struggling. So most that stuff. That's my.
Good night, my viewers. I'm not sure who is there. Miss Teresa, Yard Food, Schoolers, Sports Circuit 345. I'm not sure who is there at the moment, but I thank you so much for joining. My background is dark. Yes, my viewers. So much sports to talk about. So much sports to talk about, my viewers. Tomorrow the Gujarat Titans will take on the Delhi Capitals at 10 a.m. tomorrow, my viewers, Eastern Standard Time. That will be 9 a.m. Jamaica, my viewers. So I think persons can get to watch the IPL on Sportsmax, and there are a lot of cricketing apps around the world. So the Delhi Capitals are 9th on 4 points, so they definitely need a win, and the Gujarat Titans will seek to try and jump up in the table to 4th position. So the Gujarat Titans should win, they would go to 4th, while if the Delhi Capitals should win, they will go to 6th. So yeah, they'll go to 6, or yeah, I think 6, yeah, 6th, depending on their run rate also. So David Warner will be out. Already got a little injury, so there's no David Warner there. Yes, my viewers. So we're Sunil Narayan, my viewers, in the IPL, you know, bringing out his brand to a different dimension, scoring a century today, his first T20 century. So there is a lot to say about Sunil Narayan. There's a lot to say about Sunil Narayan.
I remember many years ago.
And a lot of persons are questioning now, will Sunil Narayan make himself available for the West Indies T20 World Cup? A lot of persons are asking the question. No. Will Sunil Narayan rethink his decision to retire from international cricket? You know? Secondly, is it all worth it in Sunil Narayan returning from international cricket? You know? So there is a lot of question to be asked. Or there is a lot of question asking, you know? And we all have to just wait and see what he's up to, or if someone along the line can change his decision. You know, a lot of questions are being asked right now. Will Sunil Narayan change his decision to come back and play for the West Indies in the T20 World Cup? It's a good move in a sense, because being the fact that he can score a few runs here and he's not so expensive, may go for 4 overs and 30 something runs or so, or sometimes less, depending on the team that he's playing. So a lot of questions have been asked, is it worth it? And will Sunil Narayan included in the team, will he help the West Indies to another T20 glory? So there are a lot of questions to be asked. A lot of questions to be asked, my viewers. Someone has joined and I'm not sure who it is. I'm sorry, I'm in the dark. You cannot see me like a midnight. You can only see a little bit of white. But thanks for coming on. This is Jah-P Sports Talk. I hope you are doing well. Yes, my viewers. Um, so the West Indies women will have an interesting series there against Pakistan. We're hoping for our ladies to really go out there and play some fantastic cricket. You know, we're hoping for them to play some good cricket and give a competition with Pakistan. You know, because we have a good set of ladies. With the likes of Ailey Matthews, Stephanie Taylor, and among others. We have a good set of players. We have Afi Fletcher in the mix and Trading Nation. I was more thinking of them to bring Natasha McLean, but it wasn't to be. You know, it wasn't to be. So we have to just work with the squad that the West Indies had named. And hoping that the team will progress and win the ODI series and hopefully to win the T20 series. But we're not expecting West Indies to walk over Pakistan, and we're not expecting Pakistan to walk over the West Indies. So we're hoping for a tight series. Hopefully one and two of these ladies may. Stephanie Taylor is in fine touch, and Ailey Matthews is basically just coming back from the women's IPL. So, they should be in good touch. Oh, big up, Denton. Let me just tell the team, Denton. West Indies women, I'm gonna tell you the team just now. So the West Indies team now to tour Pakistan. You have Ailey Matthews as the captain, Shameen Campbell the vice captain, Alia Alain, Shamila Cannell, Afi Fletcher, Cherry Ann Fraser, Janela Glasgow, Chinelle Henry, Zadia James, Kiwana Joseph, Chedi Nation, Karishma Ramarak, Stephanie Taylor, Rashada Williams, and Kate Wilmot. You know, there were some outcry saying that Ashmini Munasar should have been into the squad, and Shabika Gajnabi. You know, and I wouldn't have picked Chedi Nation. You know, trust me. Not just because of her age, but I'm not being biased, you know. Well, she's a Jamaican, so if she was a Jamaican, if she wasn't a Jamaican, I would have said. But you know, I am not just saying that just because you reach up in age you should retire, but I don't. Let us see how it goes. I don't want to say anything bad, but it's pretty much a very equal squad. So those who got picked, they just have to just go out there and try and do their best. So it's a 3-match ODI series and 5 T20s. So that is what it looks like for the West Indies against Pakistan. You understand? So we anticipate to see how that plays out. Yes, some of the youths them they have experience, but would I definitely love to see Natasha McLean. I really think Natasha McLean can really be one of those persons in the middle overs that can really help a team to propel to a certain score. She definitely has strength, and I think with working with her and so on, someone is saying that they cannot hear the live. I'm not sure. Let me turn up the volume. Maybe my volume is low. Yeah, I'm gonna turn up the volume now. So as I was saying, Natasha McLean, man, trust me, I adore that lady, and I think the West Indies needs to put her in the in the team, start to bring her around the team. She's 29 years old and Jamaican, okay, and she plays as a wicket keeper. So you know, she has some strength, and I think she will do well, you know. But as I said there, I guess the selector has not seen what I am seeing. You know, we have the likes of Rashada Williams and Shona Knight and Casey Knight had retired. And so you're hearing me now, Denton? Cause you know, so we have to just work with the squad that we have. But you know, I think Shabika Gajnabi. Okay, happy you're hearing me. I guess the volume had turned down a little bit. You know, so Shabika Gajnabi, she's definitely one for the future also, you know. You know, she's one for the future. She's a Guyanese cricketer. She's just 23 years old. So I think this series should have been an important one to bring her on. You understand me? Because we have the Women's T20 World Cup coming up in a few months' time. So you need to get players like these to fine tune and get as much exposure as possible. So with the West Indies picking Chedi Nation now, a lot of questions being asked. Well, we're expecting Afi Fletcher to be there, especially she playing as a bowler and with her experience, you know. But disappointing that Shabika Gajnabi was not selected, and Ashmani Ashminia Munsar, you know. But and it's not like to say they were performing badly, you know, because they performed fairly well in the recent Super 50 and the T20 Blaze. So Ashman Munisar is 20 years old. So I'm saying these young cricketers, these are the one for the future. So that's why I'm saying that the West Indies should have definitely made some sacrifice in terms of bringing these ladies on this tour. You understand me? It's nothing to do with favoritism or anything, but you also have to be thinking about the future. You understand me? Um, but the squad that I call, I don't remember if I'd called Cherry and Fraser. Did I call her name? I remember calling her name. I'm gonna check back. So, what as I said, and the DJ Naba Joseph, she's another one for the future. Um, so we're waiting to see how it all plays out. You know. And the guy on the cricket board was questioning why those players was snub, you know. There's another person, Millington. I wasn't following up too much with the Plafania. Millington, I wasn't following up too much on her directly, but I guess she had scored. Let me see now. Plafania, Millington, and Shabika Gajnabi, top performers in the recent concluded T20 Blaze and Super 50 tournaments for the West Indies upcoming tour of Pakistan. So I think that would have been yes, we need a mix. But I think with the likes of Stefani Taylor and Ailey Matthews, those persons can help to help with the experience. Shameen Campbell has experience. You understand me? And sometimes the experience doesn't work out, you know, because sometimes when you check it out, you go out there and see some of these foolish shots, some of these shots that these cricketers are playing and doing some silly things, and then they expect the younger players to learn, or the younger players are going to learn. You understand me? So but as I said, I definitely think that Gajnabi should have been there and Munsar. You know, I don't remember much about Plafania, but it is what it is. The decision have been made, and they just have to just try and work with the selection that the West Indies had put out. You know, that the West Indies had put out, and hopefully as the time goes by, they will be able to get some more tours in terms of getting these ladies to play more cricket, because sometimes this training thing, it doesn't really work out. It doesn't really work out at all. You know, you want them to be playing and getting more experience, but the training really helps, or should help. But some of these players, like, it's like they definitely need yeah. And there's another player, Mangro. You know, Mangro. She's another good player. So it's nothing like the oh yeah, Sherian Fraser is in the is in the squad. But as I said, you know, I don't want to cuss the selectors too much, so let us just wish the West Indies women all the best. Um, I think the schedule today is what? Today is gonna be the what? 17. So the first match will be on Thursday, my viewers, right? Thursday. So it would be 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. So that would be 11:30 Jamaica time, right? I am not sure which channel is gonna bring this. More than likely, I think maybe Sportsmax is gonna bring it. And all of these matches, both the T20 and the ODI, will be played at the same venue. So I'm hoping that the West Indies ladies can go there and put some pressure on the Pakistanis, try and get a win at first, and then try to move on from there. You know, try to move on from there. Just wish all these ladies. We saw where Rashada Williams, she was doing well for Jamaica in the T20 Blaze, so I'm hoping that she carry on from that form that she has with Stephanie Taylor. You know, Stephanie Taylor has been hot and cold in some ways for the for the for the West Indies. So we're hoping that she can really find back her form with the Stephanie Taylor that we are accustomed to, you know. And if she and Ailey Matthews can really dominate, because when you really check out the batting in my viewers, it's really Ailey Matthews and Stephanie Taylor are the more dominant force in that team, you know. Shamin Campbell, she can hit the ball a little bit, and we are seeing where Chinelle Henry, she's working around to be a fine all-rounder. So, you know, we need persons that can hit the ball and persons that can play a long innings. So there's a lot to it. You understand me, my viewers? There's a lot to it. It's not about just going there and just hitting six or fours. You have to be learn to play those singles and stuff like that. You understand me? Learn to play those singles and twos, and you know, assessing the game conditions and so on. You know. So I was hoping that they will be playing a warm-up match, but it doesn't seem so, because if the first match is on Thursday, so they would have to be played that match yesterday or so. So it seems like it's just some practice sessions. So there won't be any games. So I'm seeing here on a head-to-head, they have played 5 times. The West Indies have won 3, Pakistan 2. So the last was in what 2022. Pakistan defeated the West Indies by 8 wickets, 7 balls remaining in a T20 match. 2021, West Indies won by 6 wickets, 50 over, and West Indies won by 37 runs in a 50 over. So we're hoping that the ladies can make some big scores, and hoping that if the top order does not fire, the middle order can come good and propel the team to a good total. So things like those we are praying for, my viewers. You know, things like those we are praying for. Yeah, things like those we are praying for. So I don't know what's your expectations How do you think the West Indies? How do you think the West Indies women will do? And what's your views on the series? Well, for me, the ODI series, I am going with the West Indies to win 2-1. You know, it's a possibility we can do a sweep, but as I say, um, our batters would have to stand out. That's the main thing. If our batters stand out, I think the bowling can follow up. So we need Stefani Taylor, Haley Matthews, Rashada Williams, Shamaine Campbell, Chinelle Henry, um, and maybe Chedi Nation. We need these ladies to stand out and the bowlers to back them up. You understand me? So as I said, I'm going for a 2-1 series win to the West Indies, and well, I wish them all the best. They can win both series. Yes, we should win the series. So yes, I'm hoping for a 2-1 series win in the ODI series, and if we are on top notch form, I think that we can win, give them a sweep. And in the T20 series now, um, I'm going for a 4-1 victory to the West Indies. I don't know if I'm too greedy. You can you can back me up on that if I'm being too greedy, you know. But I'm going for a 4-1. As I said, I am not underestimating the Pakistani team, but as I said, if we go there and really perform the way we have, like say for instance now, um, I'm gonna try and look at this opening 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna say open with Haley Matthews and Zayda James. That's how I'm thinking that they're gonna open, right? Then they probably come with General Glasgow at 3, or Stephanie Taylor at 3. So one of those person between 3 and 4, right? Then we're looking at a Rashada Williams maybe at 5, and then maybe Chedi Nation at 6, right? Then no, we're looking at Chinelle Henry to come at 6. Then maybe, well, I would have to sit down and analyze this. Shamaine Campbell, she has potential also. So Shamaine Campbell could be coming at number 5, right? But yeah, it depends on the situation of the match, you know. Um, so we have to sit down and look at it. And as I said, the Pakistani teams is not a team to underestimate. So as I said before, I'm not trying to just look at them and say they are just playing for playing sake. You know, they are very competitive. So as I said, I'm going for 4-1 in the T20 series. You can correct me if you think I'm wrong. I'm too greedy. And 2-1 in the ODI series. All right. As I said, if the West Indies really put their foot down, I think we can dominate, and we can win both series. So let us wait and see. All right, my viewers. So that's where I'm gonna cut it off right there with that. You know, I'm gonna cut it off right there with that on that topic there, pertaining to the West Indies women. So I just want to talk a little bit, my viewers, about Sonny Lorraine. You know, Sonny Lorraine, he's the talk of the town. Talk of the town right now. He's the talk of the town right now, my viewers. So, Sonny Lorraine scored his first T20 century, my viewers. You know, his first T20 century. You know, and trust me, I must congratulate him. I was seeing a comparison where what 30 I think 38 innings he scored 275 runs, and for this season he has batted 6 innings and he has passed that 275 runs. So can you imagine, can you see the difference? And currently he is the leading run scorer for the Calcutta Knight Riders in the IPL 2024. Can you believe that? What you would call a makeshift all-rounder, a makeshift opener. You understand me? He is leading right now. You know. So Sonny Lorraine, he made 109 56 balls, and it was a good delivery from Trent Bolt to get him out on the stumps there, bowled him, and after he was walking down, Trent Bolt shook his hand, you know, showing his respect. So you know, it was nice. It was nice to see a bowler showing respect to a batter, to saying that, you know, he did well. You know, to see the bowler shaking his hands, you know, it's definitely a good feeling. You know, so I have to commend Sonny Lorraine, you know, and his Calcutta Knight Riders team, but unfortunately they were on the losing side, my viewers. They were on the losing side. They lost the match by 2 wickets. The bowling let them down, you know. The bowling let them down. The Rajasthan Royals chased down 224, the second highest run chase, you know, and so Rajasthan Royals has that record, you know. They have that record right now. So yeah, so with Sonny Lorraine in this top shape form now, you know, I'm seeing where Ravman Powell had said to, for the last 12 months or so, for the last 12 months I have been whispering in Sonny's ear, but he has blocked out everyone. I have asked his closest friend, I have asked Pollard, I have asked Bravo, I have asked Nicholas Puran to have a talk with him. Hopefully before we select the team, they can crack his skull. so so Ravman Powell is letting us know that he still hasn't given up for Sonny Lorraine to come back to the West Indies team, and they are hoping that I don't know when is the deadline for the West Indies or for these teams to make their announcement of teams, but I should think it's sometime maybe by the 15th of May or so. I should think it's somewhere there. You understand me? So I think he could help out, with bowling with Akil Hussein and so on. Being as Alzar Joseph is not in top shape form, you know. Being as Alzar Joseph is not in top shape form. Yeah, my viewer. So, what if Sonny Narayan was to come back? I think he would have just come back specifically for this World Cup and then call it a day because um, by by month 10, next month 10, Sonny Narayan will be 36 years old, right? So, and we won't expect him to really be playing for the West Indies directly. So, being as this would be a big tournament, if he should come back, I think we would have just play the T20 World Cup and then call it quits again and then go back to his international, you know, because that's where he has been making his money for the longest while. But persons tend to ask the question now: Is Sunil Narayan, does he has a personal hate against the West Indies based on what we're seeing? Does he has a personal hate against the West Indies? You know, or is it someone else within the camp? Is there something behind Sunil Narayan deciding not to really want to play for the West Indies, regardless of the fact that it is a T20 World Cup or not? There are some puzzling questions there. You understand me? There are some puzzling questions there for us to a lot of persons to ask. You know, a lot of puzzling questions. You know, so what with that being said, you know, I think he could, with his batting and his bowling, restricting a batter to a certain amount of runs and maybe picking up one or two wickets, it would have definitely helped the West Indies. The West Indies going to have a tough game against New Zealand. You know, that should be their toughest group, their toughest game. So we're anticipating to see how that will play out. So let me tell you now. We have three. We're gonna play Papua New Guinea on the 2nd of the 2nd of June. Then on the 8th we have Uganda, and we have New Zealand in Trinidad. So that's gonna be a tough match. Then we have Afghanistan. So we have two tough games. You understand me? We have two tough games right there. And New Zealand is not a easy nut to crack. Trust me. They are not a easy nut to crack. And the Afghanistan are not a easy nut to crack. Also, they are like boiling water. They are like boiling water, my viewers. Out of the blues, they will beat you. You understand me? Out of the blues, they will beat you. You know? So we're anticipating to see how the West Indies will make preparations for Afghanistan and New Zealand. You know, I am not expecting Uganda or Papua New Guinea to really give the West Indies much of a problem. You know, but at the same point in time, it's a World Cup, and you cannot underestimate no team. You understand me? You cannot underestimate no team. So that's something that the West Indies will have to take into consideration. The best I could say for them is to try and bat first in that, hopefully win that toss against Papua New Guinea, and try and make a nice total, you know. Try and make a highest total possible. 2 something, 250 something, 260, if not maybe a world record total, you know. Try to make a high total, and then try to see how best where your bowling is, you know. Try to see where your bowling is too, in helping bowling down that total, you know. Yes, my viewers. The time getting late, my viewers. Time getting late. I'm just gonna run this one for the next 10 minutes, and then I'll maybe try to do a video directly talking about some of these stuff that I've been talking about. So yes, my viewers. So tomorrow, my viewers, there are some football games playing in the Women's Super League. Aston Villa will play Chelsea. This is a tricky match for Chelsea. Chelsea have Barcelona in a few days' time, right? What's the 20? Tomorrow is the 17th, so the 20th is what? Saturday? The 20th is on Saturday, so Chelsea have Barcelona on Saturday, my viewers, in the Champions League first leg, and so I know Chelsea will be playing a full strength team tomorrow, you know, because after they play this game tomorrow, they would have to be traveling, right? And these ladies are going to Barcelona. You understand me? They're going to Barcelona for the first leg, then the second leg will be at the Blues, you know, on the 27th. So I don't know. I'm not expecting Chelsea to play their best 11. They're coming off a too-much loss. They lost 2-1 to Manchester United in the FA Cup, and they were defeated 1-0 after extra time against Arsenal in some continental cup. Hold on, let me see. Yes, some continental cup. Arsenal defeated them 1-0, so they would want to definitely rebound right now. They would definitely want to rebound. But sorry, my viewers. So let me see now. One, two, three. So Chelsea basically have 6 games, my viewers, and they are behind right now. They are behind right now with the in the Super League. You know, a win tomorrow will bring them to 46 with level points with Manchester City. You know, Manchester City has a better conceding goal average. Chelsea has a 1+ better goal scoring average. You know, so it would be very interesting to see how this match plays out. Aston Villa sits at number 7, so I'm hoping that Chelsea can maybe secure the victory from maybe first half, and then rest their players, bringing on some other ladies, and see how it goes, you know, and head off to Barcelona. So we won. So those 6 games. Let me check back. Those 6 games that we have. We have Liverpool to play. We have Bristol City. Let me see where Liverpool is. Liverpool is 5th in the standings. Not a walkover by any means. We have Tottenham at Spurs. So that's another tough match there. We have Rebecca Spencer playing for Tottenham, keeping. And then we have Manchester United, the spoiler, the last match of the season. So it is important, my viewers, this game that Chelsea has tomorrow. It is very important for them to secure a victory by at least first half, or to win. We don't want any draw tomorrow, my viewers. No draw at all. Let me check the Manchester City fixtures. Well, Manchester City has 4 games. Oh, they have West Ham on Sunday. Oh, they have 4 games. So Chelsea has 2 games in hand. Oh, okay. Then the last game for Manchester City will be Aston Villa. Then they also have Arsenal to play. So yeah, let us see how that goes. Yeah, so Chelsea game now tomorrow will be 18, and then after that they have 4 games. Okay. And then Manchester City have 4. Okay, so it will be equal as of tomorrow. So very interesting stuff there going on in the Super League. That league seems to be going down to the wire. Arsenal is behind, but they still have the opportunity. If any of these teams slip up, they can jump forward. Arsenal have Manchester City. They have Brighton. So they have Everton. So let me see Leicester. They also have Leicester City. Where is Leicester? So most of these teams are done into the league, except for Manchester City. So Manchester City should be Arsenal toughest encounter. So it's nice to see what's going on there in the Women's Super League. And tomorrow now is the Portugal second leg semi-final of the Taca del some cup match, my viewers. All right. So Porto won the first leg 1-0. So they are awaiting Sporting in the final. Sporting defeated Benfica, my viewers. What is this? 2-1 Sporting the first leg, then Benfica 2-2. So Sporting is already in the final, awaiting either FC Porto or Victoria Gorla Mares. So that is that. We have a Romanian Cup playoffs going on tomorrow also. Semi-final. So there are a lot of football playing around, my viewers. And there is a Russian Cup, Zenit versus Spartan Moscow. Zenit won the first leg 2-1. Right? So CSK Moscow is awaiting one of these teams, right? So very very interesting stuff. And there is also some regions part playoffs going on tomorrow also in the Russian league. And the Scottish Premiership, Rangers will play Dundee. This is the last game for Rangers. Regardless of how this game goes, Celtic is going to win the Premiership, because if Rangers win tomorrow, they're gonna go on 77 points, while Celtic will be on 78. So automatically Celtic will win this the championships. But Celtic had already played their last game, right? So I don't know when they will make their official announcement to give them the trophy. Okay, Dundee is in 6th position. So being as tomorrow would be the last set of games, so regardless of the fact that if Dundee lose or win, well, if they win, they will finish. They will still finish 6th, because St. Mary has a better goal average. Conceding average than them. Dundee has a better scoring average than St. Mary. And Rangers will finish second in the table. Better conceding goal average than Celtic. Celtic has a better scoring average. So there's a lot of football playing tomorrow, my viewers. And in the Ukraine Premier League, Dynamo Kiev, they're playing Manager and Alexandra versus Alban. So there's a lot of football. And the Scottish Women League playing tomorrow also, my viewers. Yeah, so the Scottish Women League, my viewers, right? There is some regulation there and so on. So some games they're playing in the Women League, my viewers. Celtic versus Urbania, Hearts versus Rangers, Glasgow versus Patrick Thistle. So a lot of interesting games going on there, my viewers. And in the Saudi Arabia Division 1, teams are fighting. Well, basically, the top team, Al Khwarizad, let me see, match 2, 4, 6 matches leave, and they are currently on 59 points. The closest rival is 51 and 59, 51 and 50, and then you have 49. So you know, it's highly unlikely that Al Qasida will drop so much points. Those next 6 games, so we're expecting them to take the title. So it's a ding-dong battle between 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, it's a ding-dong battle, and maybe 5 also. 5 can maybe get into the mix for that third spot. So very interesting to see how it can all plays out in that Saudi Arabia Division 1, my viewers. Alright, and there's also a Portugal women game playing tomorrow. Okay, Racing Paul versus Flamalikia. And there's also two Norway games playing, Brann versus Amcan, Mull versus Odd. Those games are at 12 o'clock. During the Egyptian League, National Bank Egypt and El Gassi. There are some games they're playing, my viewers. And Cyprus Cup going on. Costa Rica League in the evening tonight. Colombian A, Brazil League tomorrow. So this would be the second match for some of these teams. This would be the second match for some of these teams. So this is the Brazilian Serie A. So it just kick-started. In the Bolivian League, a few games. So there's a lot of football playing around the world, my viewers. Still a lot of football, a lot of games to win some money. So and there's the Asian Cup going on also. Central Coast Mariners, you know. So just to close off on this live, my viewers, the Champions League, second leg Champions League, my viewers. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. The first leg finished 2-2, and where Arsenal is coming off a loss to Aston Villa. So Bayern Munich has some vengeance because they has lost the Bundesliga to Bayern Leverkusen. So they will have some vengeance in their heart. So and the second leg now, Manchester City versus Real Madrid. You know, that first match finished 3-3. So we're expecting another exciting match tomorrow again, my viewers. So both matches will kickstart at 3 o'clock tomorrow, my viewers, 2 p.m. Jamaica time, and around the rest of the Caribbean, or most of the rest of the Caribbean islands, it would be 3 o'clock. Okay, I think Cayman Islands and Jamaica are on the same time, so we are anticipating to see how these matches will play out and who will meet who in the semi-final. Well, we know who will meet who, so whoever win the first in this match, they automatically know that is them is going to play them in the semi-final. So that is already set. So, but I'm going with Bayern Munich and I'm going with Manchester City. Okay. Let us see how it goes. So my prediction is Bayern Munich to win 4-2, and my prediction for the next match, Manchester City to win 3-2 over Real Madrid. But it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Trust me. So this is basically where I close off on the football scenario, my viewers, and I'm going to close off this live just now. And there are some other leagues playing around the world also, you know, my viewers. There are some Bulgarian semi-final going on tomorrow also. So you know, you cannot short of football to watch, my viewers. Trust me, you cannot short of football to watch. So much leagues playing around the world, so you cannot short of excitement. Guatemala, you know, Gilberta. So you know there is so much football to play, my viewers. So you always can find something to watch on the internet. You understand, my viewers? So my viewers and subscribers, I'm gonna close off this live. So we'll be in touch. So I just wanna thank everyone who have taken the time out to stop over. I just wanna say thank you. You know, I'm still on my road to 1,000 subscribers. This is Jah-P Sports Talk. My WH is kind of below standard, but I'm trying my best to push it up by doing these lives and try to put up my videos and do regular posting. So I ask for your support, my viewers. So until next time, my viewers, this is Jah-P Sports Talk. Thank you again and keep safe.